My name is Michael Sodini, and I am the founder of Walk the Talk America. I appreciate you coming to the website to find out more information about me, but more importantly, our mission. I started Walk the Talk America after a chance meeting with a complete stranger back in 2018. This person asked one question and it changed my life forever. We were discussing mass shootings, and she said, "What happens to companies in the firearms industry after an event like that happens?" I said, "Everyone blames guns, we blame mental health, and nothing happens." Then she asked, "If you think it's a mental health issue, how do you work with the mental health community to find solutions?" This question really challenged me, and shortly after that, I created Walk the Talk America. The 2-year history is well documented in a couple of letters that are posted on this site, so I won't bore you with those details. I want to let you know who we are and what we stand for. We are about saving lives and making positive changes in every single community in this great country. The people who support the Second Amendment are some of the safest and most law-abiding citizens out there. So who better to work with the mental health community to find innovative solutions that get people the help they need without fear of consequence or loss of rights. We want to work with those that truly believe in saving lives, ending stigmas, and generally making Earth better. Whether you are pro-gun or firearms neutral, what we do just makes sense, and it's easy to get behind, and it's more than smart policy. Our programs are based on fact and understanding rather than fear and mistrust. Firearms and mental health is a very tough subject to talk about. But if our two worlds can come together, as they have since the inception of this organization, what we can accomplish has no limit. I know there isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. There are 2 stories that I often share that help remind me how complex this issue is. On the same day, a little over a year ago, 2 very different individuals interested in WTTA reached out to me. One, a combat veteran and a gun owner. The other, a fundraiser without access to a firearm. Both shared a time in the not-so-distant past where they were struggling with depression, expressing suicidal ideations, and feared professional and social backlash due to the stigma of seeking mental health care. Thankfully, both are still with us today. What was remarkable was the fundraiser concluded her story by stating, "If I had access to a firearm, I wouldn't be here to tell you this story." Meanwhile, the combat vet who found solace in visiting the gun range nearly every day until he could relax and focus concluded his story by saying, "If I didn't have access to the range and my gun, I wouldn't be here to tell you this story." This gave me chills. These 2 stories are clearly anecdotal, but here were 2 very separate people, both survivors of mental illness and victim of society's enlightened views of mental health. They both did not disclose their issues because they feared the stigma. They feared losing their friends, they feared losing their family, they feared losing their jobs. Their relationships with guns, however, completely different. And that's okay, because we won't succeed with a one-size-fits-all approach. Walk the Talk America spoke to both of them. To my Second Amendment gun community people, it's our time to finally be invited to the table to offer solutions to the issues that we have constantly had to defend ourselves from. I don't know about you, but it feels good to not only defend the Constitution and freedom, but to actually work on something that will make a difference and save lives, because we can do both. To everyone that has supported Walk the Talk America, I want to thank you. From the staunch firearm carrying 2A supporter to the person that's never touched a gun in their life but finds common ground with us in saving lives, mitigating trauma, I want to thank you. And I want to thank everyone for listening to this. And I want you to know we have found the power to unite people across racial, economic, and political lines, and our country needs that right now. I think we can all admit it's time we come together and work on the things we can agree upon rather than remain divided on the things we don't. I'm Michael Sodini, and I'm Walking the Talk, America. Thank you.